You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chilling with the Villains. I'm your host, Flea. We are back today with some more news, updates, everything like that, guys. Overall topic discussions with the fucking bros, Static and Regal. What's going on, y'all? Gang, gang.
Yeah.
I think our relationship has grown. We're past friends now. We're past co-hosts. We're now like we're partners. We're podcast
Officially.
partners. The fuck is
Most
going on,
definitely.
y'all? Fuck is going on? How y'all been, man? How's y'all week been? Y'all been good, chilling?
Better than them niggas Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah, you seen Drake, Kendrick, Static punching niggas in the face, 2-0.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Feeling-
shit to get into.
Feeling good, living better.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. But before we get into all of that, please hit that like and subscribe button, excuse me. Turn those post notifications on so you know when we go live. If you want our information to subscribe everywhere, just check the description of this video. You'll have all the links for Concealed Calamity, Between Villains, everything right down below, guys. So please, if you can, support us on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, guys. We appreciate the support. Our Twitch has been popping the last week. We recently became Twitch affiliates. We have about 6 or 7 subs. So shout out to Between Villains, guys. We made some money this week, actually. First time we ever made some money. Feel me? And yeah, man, you know, it's just like the start of something new and shit like that. We're gonna make some vids kind of explaining how to support us for free if you do have like Amazon Prime and shit like that. So a lot of good things to look forward to, guys. But I'll just start it off, I guess, with like what I've been up to personally. I finished up my video for another crab stretcher. It's basically like the Dark Souls game with the crabs and shit like that. So yeah, that's dropping this week. Reed, you still muted. Still muted, baby. Come back.
No, I didn't want to talk over you. I saw you getting fucked up by that big ass crab.
Bro, I was getting cooked, bro. You seen that shit?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, that game, I'm not gonna lie, that game is something though, and it's funny because they actually have like a mode for niggas that don't really like play too many Souls games, where you could literally, instead of having like a shell as the crab, because you're alright, guys. So basically, for those that don't know, another crab's treasure. If you want to watch the full video, we're dropping it this week on YouTube. But basically, it's like this Dark Souls kind of game, but it's set in the ocean, and you're basically a hermit crab. Now, you know, usually in Dark Souls games, you have like different shields and shit like that, different builds you can do. But in this game, you actually have different shells that you can go into that have different powers and shit like that. Obviously, you know, you're a fucking hermit crab. So it's funny, bro, because if you're like really bad at Dark Souls games, like you are, Regal. Oh, like you are Regal? Nah, fuck. Nah, if
I
you,
am.
that I am. I don't really think anybody's good at Souls games. You just get through it. You just got to get through it. That's basically what it is.
You can suck it. You could be like me and not get through it.
My dad, if you watching this, you're not low. You're in the same boat with Regal. Y'all should both team up and get the fuck through the game already, because the DLC is about to drop. But anyways, another Crab's Treasure, basically a Dark Souls game, but you know, it's like actually like cute graphics and shit like that. But the assist mode allows you to change your fucking shell. So instead of having like a regular hermit crab shell, you'll have a fucking 9mm gun, like a Glock, underwater, and then one taps everybody. So you could literally just go around and just clap your way through the game.
Nah, that's too much though. You can't do
That's
that.
fire though. It felt
That's
good.
fire, but then you can't do that.
But you want to know why it felt good though? I liked it because you know how Souls games, you have to like kind of like grind up, so you have to like keep killing people and then resting, leveling up, keep killing people. That shit you could just clap, level up, and then just play regular when you get to a boss and shit. That's kind of what I did for the last boss. Like I wanted to like finish the video before the week, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just put the gun on my back, get through this little tough area, level my guy up as if I did fight them regularly, and then fight the boss, you know, just normal type shit. So
Fire. I respect it.
I think it's a cool assist mode, one of the coolest like assists that I've ever seen in like a Dark Souls game. So if you guys haven't like played that game or anything, it's on Game Pass right now. Check that shit out. It's a game that I was waiting on for a very long time, and I actually forgot about it, and it just wound up dropping. So fucking dope, guys. But yeah, I've been on that lately. We wrapped up some Fortnite videos today. Me and Jordan got on. We did the repeat. Regal, you seen that shit this morning, bro? That
shit was crazy, bro.
Yo, Static, I got a crazy game winner today, bro. Crazy game winner on the Fortnite. Yo, bro, so basically like the situation was me and this nigga Jordan, we third party like the last 2 teams that was fighting each other. It was a duos. Yeah. And basically, bro, he wound up I think getting down, and homie tried to run away from Jordan. So I hit him with the chain of Hades, and the shit kind of sent him a little further, bro. So he tried to jump off the hill, bro. And while the nigga was midair, I just swung this shit and threw it and hit him in the head, bro. And game over, bro.
Victory Royale.
Victory Royale.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, so Shit was wild, bro. Shit was wild. But we got that edited, and that's dropping this week as well too. So keep an eye out for that. Jordan hasn't been off Fort Villains recently because he was in Japan for 10 days.
Wavy.
He was in Japan for 10 days. He just got back.
Word?
Yeah, bro.
Wavy.
Why he ain't good? Niggas, man.
Nah, he sent us mad footage to do like a vlog.
Yeah.
He got right, and he got us a shirt. I just like, I'm tight because I brought that shirt last week, so pretty sure he could just swing it over to you. It's one of the Tekken Uniqlo shirts with King on it.
Yeah.
He was going to Supreme out there. He was doing a bunch of shit, bro. So yeah, shout out to
said
Jordan.
I know Jordan is a beast.
Yeah, you know, he went to both Supremes out there. It's crazy, bro.
Same, bro. Dead ass.
Let's get to Static though. Enough of me. You know, I'll be talking too much. Static, how you been, bro?
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. Over the weekend, I won my second boxing match, improved my record to 2-0. Just enjoyed a little bit of life after that. You know, training for a sport like that, you got to make a lot of sacrifices to keep that discipline. So I just have been enjoying myself, smoking a little weed. You know what I'm saying?
Little Zaza Pacholia.
Yeah, eating whatever I want to eat, enjoying my video games and shit. Just enjoying the fruits of my labor type shit. Nothing too crazy.
Thanks, bro. You been on any gaming? Been on any games?
Yeah. I came back to that Mortal Kombat 1 just to see what changed. Just to see. Nothing really changed about it. I think they did an update and they improved like the gameplay. It's not as rugged as it was before.
Okay.
I think it had potential, but I think it was very rushed. It came out before it was ready.
Yeah.
That's why it took so long for them to drop all the characters.
Mad long, bro. We didn't even get fucking Homelander yet. Nothing.
No.
I know he's pulling up soon, but
niggas just got fucking Peacemaker. Like it was real rushed. The game itself, even before the combat pack, anybody in the combat pack released, the combos wasn't all there. They keep updating the game and adding things. Like it just came out before it was ready. That's why there's a couple games I can't wait for, but I'll sit here and wait for them just as long as they done right, you know?
Yeah.
100%. Rush products turn out to be disappointments.
We seen what happened with Suicide Squad, man. We'll get into the news with that, but you know, that shit turns into $200 million losses, baby, to the pockets. This is getting fired after that. I lose 200 mil. I promise you, whoever made Harley Quinn in that game is getting fired first.
And that's WB again.
Yeah, I'm firing niggas in order of appearance.
That's WB again with that bullshit.
Yo, so
they dropped more combat too.
Facts, bro. It's crazy, bro, because if you put things into perspective, right? Instead of them using Rocksteady, right? Because I don't think this was Rocksteady's decision, right? I think if they had their way and they made whatever game they wanted to make, I think they would have made that Arkham game they wanted to do. You know what I mean? A couple years ago. But if you peep, I think this is just like, you know, one of them situations where the bosses up at the top kind of tell the studio what to make. You know what I mean? And I think that's what happened here, bro, because, you know, Rocksteady doesn't really miss when it comes to video games, bro. And like, not even to get too fucking sidetracked, but like, yeah, I think it's just one of them situations where the studio interfered. But if you kind of like look at the situation, they were going to make a Batman Arkham game, right? That dealt with the Court of Owls. But instead, what they did was kind of split all of that up and made Gotham Knights and then made Suicide Squad. Like, that's basically the two projects we got instead of the Arkham games. So, like,
I'm willing to cut those two games out of existence for another Arkham game.
Facts. Or I would gladly pay the government to wipe my memory of those games ever existing and just go Arkham full.
Yeah, but it's like we can't even get another Arkham now because Kevin Conroy passed away. So
facts, man. Facts.
You know, it just like we were just saying with the Boondocks for Granddad, it won't be the same.
Yep, and it kind of sucked too because the Suicide Squad shit, it felt like it was gonna be promising because we know that was one of Kevin Conroy's last performances as well. That Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 he's gonna be in it. So it's just like a lot of shit that's like, Damn, bro, y'all could have used your assets and money to make a really good game, but we'll get into that shit later. Reegs, how you been, bro? What you been up to?
Chilling, man. You know me. You guys know me. I'm always a show person, so I'm always watching shows. I'm almost finished with Bates Motel. I started it probably like 2 days ago. I'm on
How many seasons?
5, 10 episodes a season. I'm also watching Loot with Maya Rudolph. If you guys don't know her, she's from Grown Up. She played Chris Rock's wife. She's fucking hilarious. Bridesmaids. If you watch Bridesmaids, she was the girl that shitted in the street.
I gotta rewatch.
She's fucking hilarious.
She's funny as shit.
Yeah. The dude from Step Brothers is in there too. The big brother.
That was like kind of like bullying Will Ferrell.
Nah. Yeah. He's in there.
He was in the whip singing with his family type shit.
Yes.
All right.
So basically, short, quick, brief summary. He's rich. He wrote a couple of books or whatever the case is. He cheated on her, divorced. She wound up taking, of course, he didn't sign a prenup half. So she had billions. She started she was a stay-at-home. She stayed at home most of the time because she had money, servants and shit. So, but now she's trying to get out there and just go to like a charity, like work in her charity, and I guess bring homeless
sound like some
to
extra white
housing.
people shit.
So I know, fellas, get that prenup signed. Get that prenup signed. If she don't want to sign it, she trying to take half.
Crazy, but it's a good, funny, hilarious show. I'm watching a show called Parish. I don't know if I said this before.
You said Parish?
Parish with Gene. Matter of fact, you corrected me on the name last week. Giancarlo Esposito.
Juan Carlo.
Juan Carlo.
Yeah.
I see a G.
I see a G. He said the G is silent. Nigga said, take that silent motherfucker out then. It's confusing me.
So Juan Carlo Esposito. That show is awesome.
I saw the first episode.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I put money on your books like clockwork, didn't I?
Right.
Yeah, that's yeah, I'm gonna come back for that.
Yeah, that shit is good. Basically, for Flea and anybody else, he's he was a driver, and he's some shit with his friend, and he
got some demons from some shit that happened in his past, and he trying to live a clean life, but life is lifing right now.
John Wick shit.
Yeah.
Life is definitely lifing. Not like he's definitely not moving on some Keanu Reeves shit. Let's
about to say, holy shit.
Maybe in a whip.
He said, "Oh, did you motorboat her titties?" He said, "No, I just did that to make it look cooler." That's funny as shit. All right, where's that show at? I don't know if you said it already.
No, I didn't. Well, Loot is on Apple TV.
All right, and the Parish.
Parish is on what's that? Hulu, Amazon.
It's on Amazon with AMC.
AMC, there you go.
Oh, you gotta have the attachments.
Yeah.
Copy.
But you have the attachment. We have the attachments.
Oh yeah, that's fact.
Okay. We can watch it there.
That ass though. All right, guys.
Fortnite
so
and all that, same shit.
That's about it for the catch up and shit. Are y'all ready to talk about some news?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna go down the feed. We're gonna touch on like some topics, like really quickly, kind of just shoot through them, and then the big topic is gonna be our first image and first look at Dave and Corin Sweat's Superman. So we're gonna get into that. Obviously, James Gunn finally shared the first photo of Superman. I've seen some mixed reviews online. Some people complaining, some people. We'll get into that and shit like that, and what we think is gonna happen in the movie, all that. But like we said earlier in this podcast, guys, please take a second, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on. That all helps us out in our growth. We appreciate that, guys. And yeah, man, let's get into some news. So one of the first big news topics this week, we could just kind of touch quickly on it. I want to know if you guys are fucking with it or not fucking with it. So Disney said that they were going to cut down on the amount of movies and shows for Marvel that they put out each year. So I think they said specifically that Disney's going to start releasing 3 movies a year and then 2 shows a year for Marvel Studios at the max. So Regal, fucking with it or are they wilding?
Nah, I respect it. It gives us time to whatever 3 movies, if it's 3 movies, whatever. It gives us time to process possibly the storyline as long as they keep it, you know what I mean, consistent.
Right.
And
Not so
it should work out definitely. It's not like 5 different fucking movies where we gotta shit, you know.
And some of them shits is mid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like it'll throw us off track. And it gives us less to talk about. It'll give us literally specifically 3 movies, 3 Marvel movies.
To be honest, it's gonna be out of order because I wanted to go to Static. But me personally, I think they should have did it the opposite. I think it should have been 2 movies and 3 shows.
Lessen it down, yeah.
And make the movies just like really eventful movies, like really big blockbuster movies, and then have 3 shows that kind of like facilitate, like, you know what I mean, like like, you know, like
we as an example.
Yeah, you just use Disney Plus to tell all the rest of the stories and shit that y'all wanna, all that extra shit that y'all be doing in movies and storytelling for the world building and shit that, like, you know, y'all be wasting like 30-40 minutes on. Put those in a show and just make the movies fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like,
studio resources, bro.
Yeah, bro. What about you, Static? How you fucking with it, or they wildin'?
I think this is a great thing. I say it's quality over quantity. Y'all releasing too much in too little of a time, and the work is starting to show.
Yeah, bro. And it's funny. Do you think, like when you really sit back and think, right? When it comes to the superhero genre in movie theaters, Marvel doesn't really have any competition. So it's like, what's the rush?
Right.
There's literally, DC is cooked. They already hit the reset button. They started after y'all and hit the reset button before y'all. What are y'all rushing movies for?
When it comes to the cinematic universe, Marvel has like a complete monopoly on that shit.
Yep. Absolutely, bro. And they're always gonna just be known as the people that started it first. But the cinematic universe, like that's what they're gonna be known as.
Yep.
You know, when you kind of like the pioneer in something, it just kind of like, it's different. But yeah, man, I'm fucking with it. I think it should have just been the other way around. I would have liked more shows and then maybe just 2 really good movies per year. I don't think 3 movies still kind of seems like a lot, kind of. But I understand. Money needs.
With these movies, they should be really long movies, though.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like Lord of the Rings-esque, like 3 hours.
Yes. Like Avenger Endgame type.
It's not like the fans are gonna not want to do it, nigga. We gonna do it.
Yeah.
Huh? All you gotta do is halfway through the movie, give niggas a little 15-minute bathroom break, and then we back in there.
Especially like, you know, for the rewatch value, you gonna every time you rewatch it, you're gonna catch something else because you're not absorbing that whole 3.5 and 4 hours the first time you see it.
Facts, bro. And I know I would watch it because I watched the whole Justice League movie that came out that was like about 4 hours. That shit was fire.
The Zack Snyder.
The Snyder cut? Oh man, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Got a lot of love. It had potential.
It did have potential, bro.
Not even to cut y'all off, but we got to move on. We got some other news.
Is Marvel looking for a director?
What?
Is it Marvel looking for a director?
Oh, the next, yeah. Take it off. Take it away. Let's talk about it.
I'm saying right there. Yeah, you guys said it. With somebody looking for a job.
Right.
Zack Snyder.
Nah.
He won't go crazy on the Spider. You won't respect him on the Spider-Man? No, too much. Okay, I respect it. Let's go next topic.
You're wild now. You see, you wilding now. Because I thought you was talking about all right, so we're actually gonna use that to piggyback right into the next topic. So apparently Marvel Studios is looking for a new director for the X-Men franchise, and they apparently want Ryan Coogler, who we know from the Black Panther series of movies, to direct that. So fuck Zack Snyder. How do you feel about Ryan Coogler directing X-Men, Regal?
I respect it because his views in Black Panther, especially if he did both.
Yeah.
First one, amazing.
And I believe he produced on like Infinity War and Endgame, like basically like any of the scenes where his characters were
in there. So
James Gunn did the same thing with the Guardians character, like and so did the Russo bros. Like they all basically produced their own characters and that shit.
Then we talking about Civil War, him chasing Captain America down the motherfucking highway or whatever. Come on, man. Hell yeah. I think he would do the X-Men franchise justice.
Yeah.
Not the League, but justice.
Not the League, but justice. What about you, Static? How you feeling about Ryan Coogler taking over X-Men?
The only thing I disagree with what y'all just said is about that first Black Panther movie. That first Black Panther movie was bullshit, bro.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
What?
Real?
I think it. I don't like it for the fact that I think it could have been way better, and I didn't like the Michael B. Jordan casting in it either.
Yeah.
That was one of his very much lesser roles.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that, but I like the movie for like so much other shit that don't even got to do with like the villain or nothing, bro. Like if you really like watch that shit, it's kind of like watching The Lion King.
Yeah.
You kind of like watching like The Lion King, but with real people. Like a nigga, like the king died. Feel me? It's like about a son coming into like, you know what I mean? Like that shit is like really. And then the whole journey that Simba kind of goes on in The Lion King, where like he loses everything and has to like go all the way back with Timon and Pumbaa and kind of take on Scar. That's kind of like what happens in the Black Panther movie. You think about it.
It is, but
they lose everything. Had to get the heart-shaped herb. That was why it came out.
With you in particular, I think that's coming from a fan's mindset. I never really been too big of a Black Panther fan, so. Okay. You know, I wouldn't just gravitate to his movie off of something like that. Like, his movie would have to just be like a really good movie to catch
like
me
some really like a like anybody could go in like, yo, that movie was fire, and then you'll be like, you know what, let me check that shit out real quick. It might be actually.
Yeah, just like I'm. This is an unpopular opinion, but I happen to think the Thor movies aren't that good either. I thought the first one was great.
I just also like
Ragnarok. I thought Ragnarok was great, but I wasn't a fan of the other two.
Okay.
Especially that last one that came out.
Oh, the fourth one? No, you want to know what's funny? Nobody was a fan of that shit, bro.
Yeah, nobody. Not even Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, nobody likes that shit, bro. And they wasted Gore the God Butcher, one of the greatest Marvel villains of all time.
They did Gore dirty. They did Gore dirty.
They did Gore horrible. But yeah, man, I'm fucking with it. I feel you on the Black Panther shit, but I think Ryan Coogler does so well at like world building. Like if you actually just go back to that movie and just watch like just some of the scenes of like Wakanda and him like kind of like building that part of the universe out and shit like that. Like I fucked with that shit. So I think he could do the same for like the X-Men and shit. Like, you know, establish like the school, you know, set everything up. Maybe he doesn't do every X-Men movie, but I could see him fucking with like maybe like the first one or two,
and have this.
I just want to say real quick, my full reads. The thing that will capture me with the X-Men is if you capture the narrative, the setting very well. Right. You gotta capture it as a dystopia. You gotta correctly portray the discord between human and mutant. And that's why show how grimy it really is.
No, funny shit though, but that's why it makes perfect sense for him. Because if you look at his track record, bro, immaculate. He that's the nigga that did Fruitvale Station.
Oh, I love that movie.
Right, with Michael B. Jordan back in the day. Movie. If you look at Ron Coogler's track work, like he only kind of makes movies that deal with like, you know, like the black struggle type shit. So
that's why I said I agree with y'all about everything except the Black Panther movie.
Except for the BP.
yeah, I just wasn't a fan of the movie.
Is why my view is if you take the dude that made the X-Men '97 show, know whatever
DeMayo,
DeMayo. I don't know what.
You think he should be handling the whole movie franchise, right? That would be fire.
That would be fire.
He clearly has a great understanding of the lore too. Like,
yes, he does.
Yeah, bro, and I like that. You want to know what I like too? That like even though like the show was like '97, he didn't go back to like the '70s and '80s storylines that were kind of like camp. Like he came through with like some early like late '90s, early 2000s books and kind of adapted those. So I thought that was he knows what he's doing basically.
And leading into the first topic, which comes into this as well. First of all, Marvel has a track record of having people that don't know anything.
The source material,
I get it. Like I get it. You don't want anybody like that. So you got so it's said or whatever the case is, but you should have those people and tell them to tell the story in a different way. It's probably better than having somebody not know anything about the character.
So not even to cut you off though, just to tell Static. So Static, this nigga Rod Coogler directed the first Creed at Fruitvale Station in addition to the Black Panther movies.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good.
That's a stellar.
Fruitvale Station. Did you get to see that one?
Yeah,
that's the shit with Michael. That's why he fucks with Michael B. Jordan. Though. That's like his actor that he works with all the time. So that's why he put him in as as Killmonger type shit.
Yeah, I didn't like the Killmonger casting.
It was a bit weird too, and he's a lot different from his from like the comic book version and shit of like M'Baku and shit, like very different.
I would go as far as to say that's the worst role I ever seen Michael B. Jordan play.
Michael B. take.
Yeah.
I thought it was very cringe at some points, but like he seemed like just like a cold boy that shit. But I fucked with it though. I fucked with it, man. But we're just gonna have to look out and see. But I think Ron Coogler would do you know some work. He'll put some work in with the X-Men franchise. But I think DeMeo, that's his name, DeMeo.
Yeah.
I think he would have been the perfect choice for X-Men. Like he literally, like, nigga, 97 could have been his fucking audition, bro. Like look how perfect 97 is, bro.
That shit is amazing.
Have we had one bad episode of 97? Like, damn, we didn't need this episode. No, right?
No.
Nah.
And I haven't watched the animation. I haven't watched like an animated show like that in a minute, where like none of the episodes are skippable. Like you literally need to watch each and every episode. It's not like no filler. Like, oh, this episode, the X-Men go to the mall and go shopping. Like, no, nigga.
Bro, we can't even praise X-Men 97 enough. Like it exceeded my expectations.
Exceeded, bro. I feel like they should charge me an extra $1 fee every month for Disney Plus or something. Like, I feel bad, bro. That's how they cook like that.
Yeah, bro, they went crazy. Like
that's out, bro.
Kind of work that's the kind of work we need more.
Right. And that's what I was thinking too, right? Because when they say, like, even go back to the other news topic, like, are we considering like that when they say like 3 shows a year? Are we including like the animated shows in that, or?
I don't think.
Are they? Do we think that they are counting that?
Because if they are doing that, that's really slowing production down. Well, it's speeding production up because it's gonna take less time to finish the work.
Right.
But that's slowing the output of product down. I don't from a business standpoint, I don't see.
You don't see the upside?
Yeah, I don't.
I felt that.
From a business standpoint.
Yeah. Unless
it's like they on some have a little taste and then we're gonna hit y'all up in the future with a, you know.
Right.
We're gonna overload y'all in the future, but we're gonna make y'all starve a little bit since y'all not really gravitating.
That's a fact, bro. All right, so let's move on to the next piece of news. This is gonna be funny as fuck. I feel like I already know what y'all gonna say. What I was posted in the news this week, I already knew like what the comment section was gonna look like on Between Villains. Finally, apparently Marvel Studios is rumored to be eyeing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to play N'Saba, aka Apocalypse. Want to ask the boys how they feel. Static, how you feeling?
I'm gonna be the first to go off that because Apocalypse is literally my favorite Marvel villain.
Facts.
No. I love The Rock, but no, we don't want that. We don't need that. It'll be like, for one, seeing a lot of The Rock's like roles, he'll turn Apocalypse into The Rock, if you know what I'm saying.
Facts.
Like his character just doesn't match up the character of Apocalypse. I don't see him being able to adjust. I think that's a real like name value. That's a real casting for name value, bro. We don't need name value. I don't care if I never seen or heard of this nigga.
I think they should have got Rock. I think they played themselves. They should have got Rock to play Hercules.
Yeah.
He already played Hercules, bro.
Exactly. Not only that, he has a natural physique for Hercules. And Hercules, if you know, like in the comics, Hercules, right? In the comics, like he replaces Thor on the New Avengers and shit like that. He's like the stand-in for Thor.
Right.
It takes over like that god kind of role. And basically, bro, it's kind of wild because the Thor that is in the movies, like, you know, Chris Hemsworth's character, he has the exact personality of Hercules in the comic books. Like very funny, very fucking stupid, like very like unaware of like the shit that's going on around him, saying dumb shit. Like that's literally Hercules' personality type shit. I think The Rock would have did well with like just like a comedic relief role, but that like looking good while he's funny. Fuck it, like And you get to be in an Avengers movie, like that's fire.
One thing I want to say is we need to stop casting people for name value. I don't care if I never seen him a day in my life or ever heard of him or anything. If he comes in and performs very well, I'd rather see him.
Look at Tom Holland.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you don't really fuck with him. But look, they got some nigga that they got a nigga that wasn't really I didn't know Tom Holland before Spider-Man, and like for the most part, like it's been successful. So like they could definitely like see some success with not no name, but like at least like under the radar or no name actors at this point. Like
we don't need a top tier world renowned actor to play a big role like that.
I was feeling the Jetta Ortega shit though. Don't talk about her playing White Tiger. I can see that.
It's like, do they really audition for these roles anymore, or do they just like
be selected?
Sit there and think in the room? Yeah, sit there in the room and thinking like, yeah, see if the Rock could take it.
Yeah, you want to know what it be too though, bro? You got to also think about it from the standpoint that I don't even think what the process of the audition is what takes long. I think it's also you gotta keep in mind that it's not like a normal movie. Like you're not auditioning for a role in a movie, you're auditioning for a role in the universe. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like a little different. Like we gotta like talk about money a little bit more. You gotta sign like a 3 to 4 to 5 movie contract probably. You know what I mean? So like that I think takes longer than the actual auditioning and shit, because I think they wanted to get we're gonna talk about the Galactus casting and shit. But I think they wanted to get homie Javier Bardem. I think they wanted to get him for Galactus. But I don't think he wanted to be around for all the movies probably, bro.
I wanted him for Galactus, but we'll get to
same. But I think it's either money, like he probably wanted too much money for all of those. Because you got to think about it too. Like when you take on these roles, it's like sometimes the roles are bigger than the actor, so it's like your career kind of like that. Yeah, that follows your career forever. So it's like a nigga like Javier, like he probably didn't want that like that to be the only thing that a lot of people remember him from.
I got the perfect comparison. Remember when Terrence Howard was fucking
I still think he would have been a better War Machine too. I fuck with Don Cheadle. I fuck with Don. We could have got Don Cheadle in any other role. Could have got him in there.
That's part of what makes Iron Man 1 so great. The chemistry between Robert Downey Jr. and Terrence Howard.
Never hit. Yo, bro. Terrence Howard, I 100% agree with that, bro. Say it so the people can hear it. Say it.
That's part of what made Iron Man 1 so great. The chemistry between Terrence Howard and Robert Downey Jr. was insane.
And y'all can't tell me that Don Cheadle and him have had any scenes that have been better than him and Terrence. There's been no
way.
And you think about it, if Terrence Howard would have stood around, he would have been in Civil War. Him and Tony, like that scene with him and Tony and shit.
That would have hit harder.
You know what it was? It was probably that it was too early in the contract of the universe.
And money. It's always money.
I heard it was money.
It was, and I understand. But you know what's crazy? I wanted to be real. I'm sorry, Terrence Howard, but I understand. To my understanding, you had some money issues with whoever you had money issues with. Maybe you would have never had those money issues had you stayed along.
Yeah.
For the ride.
Also, to his, like, you know, like for the benefit of the doubt too, though, like, you know, niggas ain't know it was about to be the biggest shit ever though. Niggas ain't know, bro. Niggas ain't know, bro.
Nerds, bro. Like he's old enough to know. There's nerds out there.
Nah, but niggas ain't know, bro. You want to know why too? Because right before Iron Man came out, all them X-Men movies was trash, and niggas was shaky with the superhero genre, bro. Niggas was shaky, so he was at the time. War Machine wasn't bigger than Terrence Howard. You feel me? Right now, yes. So it's just one of them things. Like even Marvel, like you think if Marvel knew this shit was gonna be like this, they would have sold Spider-Man to Sony?
Hell no.
Them niggas would have, nigga. I heard they try to sell one studio all the rights to everybody, and the studio didn't want it. I heard they try to give a studio like the rights to the Marvel Cinematic franchise in general. Fuck X-Men, fuck Spider, everything. And them niggas curved that I heard. That's like not picking Victor Wembanyama. Like that's like not picking some BC nigga in the draft, picking some whack nigga. Niggas did that before.
That's like the Lakers saying, "Nah, we not gonna trade for Kobe Bryant."
Right? Oh, didn't somebody get drafted before Michael Jordan? Was it Vlade Divac? Somebody got bros. Somebody either got drafted before Kobe or Joe, one of them niggas, bro. And it was just imagine like that's basically the same vibes I got, bro. Niggas ain't know it's gonna be this big, so nigga like Terrence Howard probably had the same sentiment, like, nah, this should not fuck out of there. They playing with me and my money. I ain't fucking with these niggas. No, probably got low. But yeah, The Rock playing Apocalypse, I don't know, man. I don't know, to be honest.
Brother,
That's brother.
We're gonna go. You know they're gonna go based off of Shazam, and like Static said, bro, they're gonna go off of how he acts on how how his personality is. And if we going off of like word of mouth and shit like that, and everybody,
I'm such a cornball. Like I could.
That's the curious.
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him as Apocalypse, but I don't think it'll be horrible.
I don't think it'll be horrible. But
I don't think it'll be great, but
they saying he hard to work with on set.
But I think
I feel like I'll be watching The Rock instead of Apocalypse.
Nah, but what if it's just CG and he just does the voice?
I don't know. That's a big. I'm not that big of a fan of the whole CG shit either.
Nah, but you got to CG Apocalypse. There's no way, bro.
You right about that.
There's no way a nigga like that, bro. You seen what they did with you seen Oscar Isaac's Apocalypse. I don't want to go back to that, nigga.
That shit was awful.
That shit look like Ivan Ooze from fucking Power Rangers. Shit look like Ivan Ooze, nigga. No, but I don't hate it, but I don't love it. That's what I'll say. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And I want to hate it. Like I really want to hate it, but I'm thinking like I'm kind of like trying to like think about their personalities and shit. You know, Apocalypse has like a very elitist personality. He's one of those people like only the strong survive type shit. That's like his mantra. So it's like I can see The Rock kind of like, getting them one-liners off and shit like that. But I could also see people not fucking with the performance.
Remember like, how you said Galactus see shit like, oh, I'm above this.
Right.
Like, that's how I see Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's how he sees himself. That nigga is crazy, bro.
Yeah. That's literally my favorite Marvel villain.
But Rock could act like that. He acts like that on wrestling. He refers to himself in the third person. So I'm kind of like thinking about it. I'm like, it'll be cool. But I just think with The Rock's track record, I think that fucks everything up. Especially coming off of Black Adam.
My question is, how can The Rock distinguish himself from Apocalypse? How can I watch this role and not see no trace of The Rock and think, damn, that Apocalypse is fire?
I think they go full CGI. And they throw a voice modifier, so he sounds like kind of like ethereal, like, you know what I mean? Kind of like has like an echoing voice, kind of.
Yeah. And
sound like weird and shit. But I also think, bro, it depends on the director. The Rock, you have to give The Rock certain lines, like he can't, you know what I mean? So he can't pull off certain shit. Which is why I fuck with John Cena so much, bro. He's such a great actor. Like his range is crazy, bro. But he's so locked in right now with DC.
That Peacemaker role is insane.
That shit is insane, bro. And I have a feeling season 2 is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2.
Yeah, bro. All right, we'll leave this there. Let's actually talk right about that. Let's talk about Peacemaker season 2, guys. So this week, I'm not gonna lie, this week was popping with the news, bro. We got to get through some of this shit. This week, James Gunn got on Instagram and announced that one of the greatest actors of all time. Now, one of my favorites, though, Frank Grillo, is gonna be playing Rick Flag Sr. in Creature Commandos, which we know is gonna be an animated series that's coming out. And he's also gonna be playing Rick Flag Sr. in Peacemaker season 2. So, to be honest, like right off the back, I'm fucking excited, right? I was trying to tell my dad this. My dad has been super down on the DC universe. We know, well, y'all might not know, but DC is actually my dad's favorite comic book universe, Like, his favorite superhero is Batman. No matter how much we love Marvel, like, if he had to pick one, if he had to pick Batman or Marvel, he's picking Batman type shit. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely taking DC over Marvel, too.
But, like, it wouldn't even have to be DC, is what I'm saying. Like, he'll just take Batman over Marvel. Fuck it. He don't. That nigga
He's
is
just a big, like, Batman fan.
real big.
Crazy.
You know how y'all Batman niggas are, bro. Niggas don't see nobody else. Niggas don't fuck nobody else. But
Everybody know.
I was trying to basically convince my dad that the new DC universe is actually going to be fire because it's doing a couple of things that Marvel Studios isn't doing. So one thing that James Gunn said, and he like was very clear about this when he announced that he was going to be running DC. He said that on HBO Max, basically DC is going to be dropping a whole bunch of new animated shows, right? So I have this whole theory. We're going to get into this whole theory that I have. So they're going to be dropping a bunch of animated series that directly connect to the new movies that are coming out. So we know Superman's coming out, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of other shit. So basically he confirmed that anybody that's playing somebody in the cartoons, the same person is going to be playing them in the movies, and the characters are going to be going back and forth seamlessly.
Fire.
This is what he said. This is like we could pull up the video. This is literally what he said out his mouth. So could you imagine, right? Marvel being able to tell certain stories animated and then going right back to like a movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's fire.
it's exciting, bro. And it's a different take. It's like, oh wait, you talking about, so basically like the animated and cinematic universe is going to be the same exact thing. One is just going to be animated and one is going to be fucking, you know?
They could tie up the loose ends like that without draining the studio completely.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And then think about all the crazy scenes you might want to get off. You can't, like, it'll be too hard to film it. You just animate a movie.
Animated.
Facts, bro. Like, I think Civil War, like the movie Civil War for Marvel, like I think that would have been a fire animated movie if it was set up like DC.
Based off the Civil War comic, it would have been way better.
Oh my god, bro. Let's not even talk about how much better the book was in the movie, but
the book was tremendous, bro.
ooh, I get goosebumps. The book was amazing, bro. But yeah, it's just like that already to me sounds better than what Marvel's been doing with Disney Plus. It's like, wait, you guys are gonna use your streaming platform to make an animated universe that is the same universe as your cinematic shit, and niggas is gonna be going back and forth. So we're gonna see John Cena's Peacemaker show up on one of the animated shows trolling niggas, bro. It's gonna be it's gonna be John Cena too, voicing him. He fucking dope, bro.
And smart.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, Rick Flag Sr., Frank Grillo, he's gonna pop up first in Creature Commandos, and then he's gonna pop back up in Peacemaker season 2. So I wanted to know, like, y'all fucking with that angle for DC? Like, you think that they cooking up right there?
Absolutely.
I'm loving everything DC is working towards right now. Besides the animation of that Crisis on Infinity Earths, get rid of that animation.
Get rid of that animation. It's funny because, you know, we always joke about that shit. Looks like Archer.
It was like Harvey Birdman,
attorney at fucking DC. No, dead ass. But I have this beastie ass theory, right? And I've had it since this movie universe was announced, right? So I don't know if y'all keep up with the DC movies like very heavily, like the animated movies. But
I do.
Yeah, the animated DC movies, like if y'all know, like they all stem from the original animated series from back in the day in the 90s. So like, you know, Batman the animated series, Batman Beyond, Superman. All of these animated movies branch off from that universe. The universe has been reset like 2 or 3 times. So the universe gets reset originally with Flashpoint. I don't know if you guys saw that animated movie when the Flash goes to the other universe. Then it gets reset again, and it goes to the new universe, right? Like the new 52 universe. Then they came out with a bunch of movies there, and then the universe got reset again. And Justice League Dark Apocalypse.
That's my favorite movie.
Yeah, so that the movie gets like the animated universe gets reset again right there. And then we get the Archer movies that all look fucking stupid that we've been, you know, joking about and shit like that. And then what's been happening with the movies? And what did I just tell y'all about the cartoon is about to be a part of the movie universe? I think what's happening right. This has been my big theory. You can ask my dad. I said this months ago. I think what's happening with Crisis on Infinite Earths is that the next universe that animated shit is gonna reset to is the new movies. Because if you think about it, right? Remember what I just told y'all. All the cartoons that DC is about to come out with is gonna be directly connected to the movies. So they're essentially gonna stop coming out with the side universe of cartoons. You know what I mean? Everything is gonna be just one big universe now. So wouldn't it make sense that if Crisis on Infinite Earths always resets the universe, that it resets to the movies?
I like that theory.
Especially if we're not gonna get no other cartoons anymore, like Justice League cartoons, and everything is gonna be that one thing. Like, where do we go from here? What is it resetting to? You know what I mean? So I think that's
I like
fire.
that theory.
And they gotta pack that Flash up. We need a new Flash actor.
Yo, thank you.
Yeah, we
Thank
need a new
you.
Flash actor. Why we
That's not
packing
the
niggas
Flash.
up? Take the Rock. Take that Ezra Miller nigga with you and hit the
Take-
road.
Yo, what's that stance before he starts running? I hate that shit, man. Flash does not do that.
I hate the way he runs. You know, remember how Kendrick was saying he hates everything about Drake?
Yeah, like
That's how I feel about that nigga.
I agreed.
Yeah, man. And then that kind of brings us to our last topic, which is like our really big news topic. We got our first look at Superman. How the fuck are you guys feeling, man? We got a first look at the drip, first look at the little background and shit. It seems like the sun's under attack. Reeks, how you feeling about new soups?
I'm David Cornsweat looks like he could play a good Superman. I'm not saying that he can't.
Right.
If we're going based off the pictures, I get everybody's discrepancy. Like, Sue looks a little baggy and shit. Maybe they saying he looks like he's taking his time, but I mean, he's fast as fuck, man. Like
Fast as fuck, boy.
maybe that's in a second.
Maybe
know
he
what I mean?
ran,
Like,
sat down real quick, and then is about to go run
you know
again.
what I mean? Like, we don't. That's just
I
the
do agree
presence
with
of
people though. They could have chose a different picture
picture. Yeah,
as like the first official picture. We got him sitting down and shit.
I'm gonna go as far as to say I love the picture because it gives you a little insight to the personality and like the angle that they trying to show him from. Like yeah, I said, he's fast as fuck. Bro's probably sitting there fronting, like literally sitting there getting dressed at super speed and just going to go put in work right after he put the boots on.
Yeah.
And I like the aesthetic, bro. That shit is comically accurate.
I like the cape. The cape is crazy.
Yeah, the cape is crazy. The suit is crazy. Like the dude is out, bro. His physique is crazy. Like I'm excited for it.
What's the most?
Yeah. I think he's gonna get negative input just because he's not Henry Cavill.
Right. But niggas forgot that niggas was shit on Henry Cavill too.
Niggas was, but you know, once there's a new a new front runner in place,
something new to hate on. Absolutely.
Yeah, the comparisons begin, so they automatically gonna look at the two, even though Dog movie ain't come out yet, and they say, "Oh, he ain't Henry Cavill though." But you know, I haven't seen nothing to make me think negatively of this performance.
Yeah, I like the way the little curl looks accurate.
Down to the curl.
I like the colors too. I know a lot of people complain that Henry Cavill's earlier suit designs was like very dark and very like, you know, drab and shit like that. But this looks very colorful. It looks blue and red like it's supposed to look. He got the undies. Good to know. What if this nigga's just chilling because he's so beastie? He's like, I'm good. This will be light.
Yeah, like Superman too. He looks like a nice but not so nice guy, bro. Like,
yeah. I'm wondering, is Batman in this movie? Well, if not Bat, is Bruce?
Robert Pattinson Batman?
Nah, because we know basically the Batman they said for this universe is gonna be older. He's gonna have Damian Wayne is gonna be alive basically.
Way off in the future, so definitely not the Batman.
But we know they was trying to bring Ezra Miller back. Would y'all be opposed to seeing Ben Affleck return as Batman?
I think he's a little too old to fulfill the role.
Okay.
The first times I saw him, I loved his performance as Batman, despite all the hate he got.
I love, bro, the warehouse scene, the best Batman scene cinematic.
Batman versus Superman, like he completely destroyed Christian Bale.
You know that's on my top 5 superhero movies ever.
Batman versus Superman.
I get a lot of hate for it, specifically the director's cut, but that's top 5 for me.
I loved it too, and I get a lot of.
I went to the theaters for that and all that, bro. That movie, I was like, oh my god, nigga, the scene where Superman is standing there and the Batmobile crashes into him. He's just like, I was like, oh my god, this is crazy.
What was that last movie? I think it was the Flash's movie that he was in. But even though it wasn't for long, I didn't like it. He looks too old to play the role, to fulfill the role.
I feel that. So we go younger.
We go with somebody younger, but being the fact that it's a Batman that's in the era of Justice League and Damian Wayne, we don't go too young.
So are we thinking if Damian is around, that means Nightwing got to be established then, right?
Yeah, Nightwing is established if Damian's around.
Okay. Okay, so then
Dick Grayson already left.
so what does
and
that mean?
became
What does that
Nightwing
mean
and
for the Teen
everything.
Titans movie?
It's a possibility. I
Do we
don't
get
know
Damian
what
Wayne leading the team, or do we get Nightwing leading the team? You know what I mean?
Well, you know, during that time, if they stick into comically and animated series accurate, Nightwing leaves the Titans and goes and does his own thing, but comes and
Exactly.
checks in with him from time to time.
Right. Kind of like
The real,
the leader, the unofficial leader, that like Nick Fury.
yeah. The real leader of the Teen Titans at this time is Starfire.
Right. We got to get a good Starfire casting too.
Yeah, because that Titans casting sucks.
She's a good actress too. That's the fucked up. They set her up for failure.
They did.
She was
and
beautiful as fuck, bro. She was beautiful. Oh my god.
They wasted the Nightwing casting, bro.
Yep. They had to like
Wasted
they couldn't just get a black hero for her to play. Like, bro. Whoa, my nigga, get somebody fire. We got Vixen in the universe. There's mad black heroes that they don't really be tapping into. Crazy.
Who's the girl that I forgot her name, but she was fucking with Green Lantern after Hulk Girl.
I think it was Vixen.
It could have been.
She had short hair. She was black.
Yeah,
Bro. I think that was Vixen, man.
Yeah.
There's not too many people that like kind of like have her. She like kind of has like this power set where she channels different animals, right?
Yeah, that's
she's
it.
dope. And she's
Yeah,
so
dope.
different from any other like superhero in general, like Marvel or DC. It's fire.
And DC got all these superheroes that people know about, but people don't really know about.
That's why I'm hype, man. The Superman movie is supposed to have Mr. Terrific in it. Like, that's different, bro. Like, I would have never thought Mr. Terrific being Superman.
Shit, we need to see more Booster Gold.
And you know who's
more
playing?
Static
You know who's
Shock.
playing? This nigga.
Who?
This nigga You know who played Darwin from the X-Men movies? Remember X-Men First Class? It was like the black X-Men that he kind of like fought Sebastian Shaw, and Sebastian Shaw blew him up.
All right, I know who you talking about.
That actor is playing Mr. Terrific for DC now.
Fire.
GG's, bro. And it's crazy. They wasted Darwin too, man. Darwin is one of the strongest mutants of all time, bro. He's Omega level. Like, he is beyond Omega level. And they kind of just killed him off real quick. It's crazy. So,
Stupid shit.
yeah, he's going to get redemption. He's going to get redemption in the Superman movie. I think Hulk Girl is confirmed. Green Lantern is confirmed. A couple niggas is confirmed for this. And it's funny because the Green Lantern that's going to be in this one is going to be the Guy Gardner Green Lantern. So the one that's like a jokester. They got like the bowl haircut and shit. He be trolling OD.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be Hal Jordan. It's not gonna be like the official Green Lantern, so it's gonna be pretty funny. Yeah, man. A lot to look forward to.
I'm not a big fan of Hal.
Yeah, niggas don't fuck with, John Stewart to die. You know the vibes,
Yeah,
nigga.
John
I grew up
Stewart
on
is
Justice League, the animated series. Like, I need to be a John Stewart with a fade.
John Stewart is goated.
And
With the
then
fade,
he really
yes.
had an episode where he went to the barbershop, all that. Real nigga. Fuck with him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really, that's my man's. It's funny though. You ever seen that post where they like name 5 black heroes that don't have electric powers, and niggas be there struggling? That shit is mad easy.
That shit is definitely dumb easy.
They try to say like every black hero has electric powers. Like, no, nigga, y'all don't read books. I just don't read books. Y'all never heard of Luke Cage?
That's the furthest from the truth.
Nigga will punch you through a wall, bro. Captain America. Look at Captain America. Black man. No electricity. What you talking about, bro? Fucking hate people. DC definitely has a whole bunch of fucking black, Hispanic characters that they could tap into. They got to get crazy,
DC
bro.
is diverse. DC is diverse.
Blue Beetle being Mexican in the universe, so I think either Puerto Rican or Mexican, one of them. In the comics is fire, bro. And he's like one of the most important characters too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think they said they was gonna reuse the Blue Beetle from the movie in the new universe. So
If they do that, then I definitely think it's gonna be a Teen Titans because he's on the Teen Titans and that around that time period.
we got to see that banter between him and Damian Wayne.
Yeah.
That little. Remember, Blue Beetle almost killed that nigga though.
Facts, he almost killed him.
Shot half that nigga's head off. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why niggas play with Blue Beetle.
Had to patch him up real quick.
Nigga will kill you against his will. That's the craziest part.
I like Damian, but he should have been his own entity instead of being a Robin.
I think that's down the line one day. I think that's still in the pipeline.
Yeah, down the line.
Yeah, I think as we get older and like you know
And
like lore changes,
and one of the
he
in one
deserves
of the
it.
comics, he actually becomes a Batman in the future.
Oh yeah, nah, facts, bro.
Yeah,
That whole book is fire, bro. I know exactly what book
facts.
you're talking about. That whole
The
book is fire.
son
They
got
got
the trench.
Jonathan Kent, Superman's son, as
He
Superman.
he got the trench, bro.
Yeah, he got the trench. He
He
got the
got the
fucking
trench.
trench. Yo, we're gonna do a podcast of the best trenches in comic book history. I better stay tuned for that shit, nigga.
Yeah,
I better stay tuned for that. It's gonna be separate from everything. We just straight talking about the best trenches in the game. From Dr. Octopus to Shaka to the Thing to Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. There's a lot of trenches out there that gotta be evaluated. Niggas trench games is on point. I ain't gonna lie. Some niggas is better than the others at the trench game.
niggas be going crazy with the trenches.
Some niggas
bro.
there's some niggas that got Green Lantern. The barbershop
Green
episode.
Lantern.
I promise you he was
Yeah.
trenched up. Y'all probably think I'm joking. He was dead ass trenched up.
Shit.
And they're not trenches,
all
but I
fake.
feel like honorable mention. You know the cats from Tom and Jerry that had the blazers on
Yeah,
with the wide
Yeah.
shoulders. We gotta
Yeah.
throw those in the honorable mention.
Han Solo.
Damn, Han shit is trenchy. God damn, that shit is trench easily. Dr. Octopus shit is trenched up. I think Dr. Octopus shit probably stink though. He look like he don't wash his trench. He only got one.
Bro be labbing. Bro be labbing. Oh, his free time. Bro literally be labbing.
What about Gore? Gore got a beastie like trench cloak. Half trench, half cloak, half scarf. Niggas don't know what Gore got on.
Shit, sinister.
Damn, you know what we should do too? We should rate some capes.
Race some capes.
Yeah, like who got the best? Like Thor's cape is mad official.
Yeah, I rock with those capes.
Thor's cape might be better than Superman's cape if you really think about it. Like the Asgardian patterns and shit. The relics.
I can fuck with Batman's cape too though. Because
Batman's cape is
that shit-
ridiculous. That shit is a portable
that shit
shelter.
is
I hate that nigga,
tactical,
bro.
bro. Like yeah, that shit is.
You talking about the
tactical,
poly? I know that's called polyurethane. Only Batman has
Yeah, that shit
access
is
to that material, bro. I know about the
fireproof and all,
polyurethane.
like,
He talks about
shit's
yo, bro.
fire-
Batman can't wait to
bullet
talk about his
resistant.
cape,
Nah, he cannot wait at all.
bro. You talk to Batman, you ask that nigga one question about the mission. He's like, "Well, my cape is made of polyurethane, nigga. What about the mission, though, bro? What about the mission, nigga? You talking about your cape?
If you was listening, you would have knew I was gonna use my polyurethane cape when we get on the mission.
You know whose cape is low key freaky?
Ooh.
Martian Manhunter. Cause where is that coming from?
You got a good point there.
That might
That's
be like
another-
your back or like your ass cheeks extended.
And bro is shifting that into a trench
That's
from
what I-
time to time too.
Into it, yo, bro. He dead
Yes.
shifting that into it. I've seen him do it. Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of the few that he resides in both. The nigga got a cape on and a trench. You're beasting. And he drags it like, bro, you wanna know what's funny? He'll be shapeshifted as a regular human and have the trench on. Like, bro, you're already low key. You don't need the trench. You're already a human, nigga. You don't look like yourself. Why do you have the trench on? You're beasting. You're beasting.
It's a part of this person's algorithm.
It's a part of the personality. Magneto's cape is top 5.
Magneto
Not even rich. So you think about it, like he got no reason for his cape to be that fire.
Hey, when I said Apocalypse was my favorite Marvel villain, I don't consider Magneto a Marvel villain. I
Nah, that's
consider
not.
him
That's
an
just like that's a
anti-hero.
Marvel character.
Yeah, I consider him an anti-hero. So if he was a villain, Magneto.
He's only
would
an
be my-
anti-hero if you racist.
Yeah, niggas
mean?
know I love Magneto.
That nigga's
bro.
a superhero. Yeah, I fuck with Magneto. I'm trying to think more of the trench game. We gonna really get it. Nah. We gonna get into. We need the whole podcast for that. We're gonna rate the trenches, and then we're gonna rate the capes after.
Punisher.
Damn, Punisher's trench is unmatched, and Blade.
Bro, the Punisher
Damn,
trench.
Blade's trench. It might be at the front of the list though.
How many guns is fitting in the Punisher's trench?
I don't even think he's gonna find a way to, like, he's one of them niggas, bro. He'll have like a gun under his
Can't
nipple,
even talk about it,
taped. Like he'll have a gun taped to his chest. If he runs out of space, he'll start taping shit to his body, bro.
Body, right?
He'll have the hookah gun on his leg, the prostitute gun. the gun in the boot. That's a nigga you can't trust that nigga, bro. Like you know them scenes in the movie where he's like, give me everything you got, give me all your gun, and the nigga starts taking all his guns, and then he's there for like an extra 5 minutes finding mad little guns on him.
Yeah.
Punisher, he did with the trench like that opened up. Inspector Gadget is trenched up. We can't forget about Inspector Gadget. Hold on.
Yeah,
Inspector Gadget, bro.
Inspector Gadget is trenched off the bench.
Carmen San Diego.
Trenched off the bench. God damn.
Damn.
There's some trenches.
We was going outside of. I didn't know that.
Yeah, nah, you go anywhere with it. It got to be a tree trenched up.
We talking
Undertaker,
Morpheus?
obviously. Niggas don't want to see his
Morpheus?
trench. He'll fight you about over the trench.
We talking
Like
about Morpheus or something?
oh, nah, you go everybody in the Matrix, nigga. The whole
Everybody
everybody that was plugged in was trenched up, nigga.
We got to go with Edge too if we go.
Damn, Edge's trench. He literally had he had to flap that shit when he came out. Get mad extra under that shit, nigga. Damn, you know who else's
Samuel
trench is
Jackson.
beastie?
Nick Fury.
Not Nick Fury's trench is beastie. OD. I was gonna say this nigga from Watchmen. Rorschach trenched up, and his trench got blood on it.
Yeah.
Dirty nigga. His shit definitely stinks. Rorschach is a dirty nigga.
Come on,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some Batman niggas with trenches, right? You wanna know what's funny? Everybody in Gotham has a trench. It just got to be the right weather.
Facts. I don't seen the Joker, Penguin, all them niggas wearing the trench by now.
Yeah, I think if you in Gotham and you're a villain and you don't have a trench, I think niggas might cut your ass in the villain community. Like, look at this villain. He's not even trenched up. Nah. He's not even trenched up. Cut his ass real quick. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. We got to really have a separate pod about that. But guys, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Episode 33, man. Charles Barkley. No, Barkley was 34. I'm thinking of Scottie Pipp. Scottie Pipp Easley's. Facts. 33'sly. Catch you guys next week, same time, same place.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I like to hear, guys. So as always, man, follow us at Between Villains, at Concealed Calamity. You can find the links right below. You can follow us on social media for like our personal shit. You can see my sneakers and shit. You can see Static knocking niggas out, and you can see Regal reposting quotes. Nah, fucking joking. Yeah, did I know? It's. But nah, guys, it's been a fucking pleasure. Damn, 33 episodes is kind of wild. We're beasting, wilding right now. I want to come out with a new intro soon. We have to talk some things over, guys. But yeah, man, look out for our new gameplay videos dropping this week. So like I said earlier, we have Another Craft's Treasure, Rise of the Ronin Part 2, a couple of other things as well, guys. So just keep your eyes peeled, keep the notifications on so you stay updated. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.